Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, #OnTheMenu. Today I have a very special treat for you. We are going to be making delicious sweet potato blondies. This is perfect for the fall time, and if you love sweet potatoes like I do, you're really going to enjoy this. Before we get started, go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 and grease a 9x13 pan. Don't worry too much about the ingredient list because I'm going to go over it with you during the recipe. So let's get started. First, we're going to start with 1 cup of softened butter. And we're going to cream that together with 3/4 cups of white sugar and 3/4 cups of brown sugar. I don't know about you guys, but I really like the way that cream, butter, and sugar looks and tastes. Okay, so next we're going to incorporate 4 room temperature eggs, 1 at a time. This way we can make sure it's blended really well. Next we're going to start on our dry ingredients, and we're going to take 1½ cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to blend that with 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Mix it around. Then we're going to put in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of pie spice, and a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. Next, incorporate your dry ingredients into your wet ingredients. It doesn't look like I used all of my flour here, but I actually did. I just edited it out. So be sure to use all of your dry and wet ingredients together. Next, we're going to put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You can actually do that when you're making your wet ingredients, but I kind of forgot. Okay, so now we're going to add in 2 cups of our shredded sweet potatoes. Now, because sweet potatoes are a very watery vegetable, I went ahead and squeezed all the water out before I put them in my mixture. That way it won't be too moist. Next, you're going to take your mixture and put it into the 9x13 pan. Spread it evenly. And then go ahead and bake in the oven for 35 minutes. Alright, and while that's baking, we're going to work on our glaze. So we have 1 cup of powdered sugar. We're going to add to that 2 tablespoons of butter and 1½ tablespoons of milk. And of course, you can use almond milk or something if you don't like regular milk. Kind of mix it till it's blended nice and smoothly. And then once our cake is out and cooled, we're going to just spread the glaze very thinly over it. You can do it when it's still slightly warm because it's nice to have some of the glaze melt in. But there you have it, sweet potato blondies. Don't they look absolutely delicious? Hopefully you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, please like and subscribe. And thank you so much for joining me.